What's up, guys? The Porcelain Tower has arrived, and there's a lot of good stuff that's arrived also in the shop. And there's some special summon banners. We're gonna get a bunch of different ones this week. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about the Porcelain Tower. We're gonna talk about what's in the shop, and we're gonna be talking about all these summon banners. And I'm gonna actually do the free 10-shot summon as well on this video. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the House of Gods. My name is Norgoz. I'll be taking you through War of the Visions today. If you like the way that we do content, tips, news, reviews, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and come back and see us again. If you're feeling really froggy, hit that bell icon. We appreciate it very much, guys. So let's start with the Porcelain Tower. The Porcelain Tower, the first thing to mention about this, again, as some of you may already know, have heard me say before, the Porcelain Tower does carry over all your AP, TP usages and your HP levels when you go from one level to the next. Now, occasionally you're going to be able to fully recover all of your units, and should be refreshing over time. However, the units themselves, even including the usages of your abilities, like if you have 4 uses a match on your abilities, or you have one for your LB as an example, you use your LB on floor 1, you can't use it on floor 2, 3, 4, etc. until you go back and fully recover again. So you're going to be using several different units for the tower. And the reason that we're in the tower is for all the rewards. There's a ton of different rewards, lots of different fragments and materials and resources to level up all your units. And of course, the main reason that we're in the tower is to get to level 20, so that we can get the Crimson Saber. Hey, hang on a second. I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing the Crimson Saber. You guys, you see the Crimson Saber? I'm not. Hang on a second. Where's it at now? Maybe it's in the Mog Shop. Maybe we can buy it, because in JP, the second time it came around, you could buy it, but it's not in the Mog Shop. So where could it possibly be? I can tell you where it is, guys. It's actually, they took feedback from the JP players, and JP, you had to go all the way to floor 20 to get the Crimson Saber, which is Rain's best weapon, gives you 170 magic stats. And if you can't get his Saber, he's not going to be nearly as powerful as he possibly can be. At floor 10, you do get a 10-shot rare summon ticket. Make sure that you get that far if you can. We'll come back to that. The Crimson Saber's on floor 15, guys. That's where it is. So 15, I think, is realistic for a lot of players. You may have to conserve conserve yourself a little bit. You may have to take a little bit more time to get there. You may have to take a little bit more, recovery shots in order to, stay with it. But 15, I think, is realistic for a lot of players. So I think you're going to be just fine. But again, if you can't do that, if you're still brand new to the game, 10 should be realistic for a lot of people, and you can still get that rare 10-shot summon ticket. Now, full disclosure, guys, I am very, very tired. Some of you know I deal with insomnia, and it's toward the end of the day for me. So if I get a little bit all over the place with this video, I apologize. We're going to be moving on to the shop. That pretty much covers what I want to talk about in the Porcelain Tower. I will probably be doing some videos, like reviewing the individual fights as I go through them. First off, the FFBE collaboration shop. I want to point out, this is a paid FRYEVIA training pack. Stop, listen. This is not buying the unit. This is not Final Fantasy Tactics where we get to buy Ramza. That's not what this is. This is a 2,000 paid vision or pack that gives you 40 shards for FRYEVIA, Rainbow Fragment, Rainbow Sphere, and some ice fragments as a bit of a bonus. But you're not buying the unit, guys. There's not a way to do that this way. So FRYEVIA's unit shard, you can get enough to get our LB2. Same thing with Rain. That's pretty standard. Remember, FRYEVIA is a global exclusive unit, and she is limited. Okay, so once this shop goes away, once the banner goes away in the next couple weeks, that's it. It's gone. It's going away. She's not coming back until, maybe when maybe if the FFBE collab comes back again, she might be back. Also, Porcelain Tower shop. Make sure that you get these spheres, guys. I know that for somebody who might be new to the game, 1,000,000 kills sounds like a lot. Get the UR Vision spheres, and then get your Azure Vision spheres. You can get 3 of the UR. You can get 1 of the UR Vision spheres, 3 of the Azure Vision spheres. URs. The rainbow is for the URs, and then the Azure is for the MR characters, respectively. You get 3 of these. So between roughly 2 million gil, you're getting some really good stuff there. The Rainbow Training Pack is something I don't really bother with. I'm not really interested in. I'm not interested in paying paid Visuor in order to get these materials. Although it's not a really bad, it's not a terribly bad deal. There are other bundles I think that are much more valuable to you. I never recommend getting the XP cubes, especially for paid Visuor. Unit Awakening pack, I've gotten this before in the past, where these select tickets can come in very valuable. It can be invaluable if you need a certain element. But remember, we have the item exchange shop now. So if you have an abundance of like lightning prisms and you need wind prisms, you can trade them up. So it's a 2-to-1 ratio for equal trading, but it is something that you have the option of doing. So that's what I've been doing if I'm in desperate need of some. I've been kind of doing that. And here's the Fire and Wind shop. As I mentioned, there are going to be 4 different featured banners. They let us know what it's going to be ahead of time. I really like the communication there when it came to that. I really appreciated that a lot. So for today and tomorrow, for the 1st and 2nd of July, it's Lucia and Elda. And then you're also going to have Afreet and Tetrasylphid on the banner. And here in the shop, you can get the shards. Oh, so I did get the shards. Okay, so I might buy this extra set of shards for the Tetrasylphid card so that I'll have enough to get it to awaken 2-star awakening. So I will probably buy this, probably buy these. It's what I usually do is if you can hold off and just go in the shops and buy these items that you, or buy these materials and strictly use your vision or for materials, the summons will come along the way in the long run. However, there are limited units that you're going to want to save for sure. Like Warrior of Light's coming up around the corner. Maybe they'll put out another global exclusive unit. Who knows? But we've already talked about the Mobius collaboration shop. I'm not going to go into that. What I am going to go into do, though, is I'm actually going to double check in the special shop and make sure that we don't have any special shop bundles for... No, we don't. We don't have anything for FRYEVIA. So let's go into the summon section, guys. We're going to be doing a free summon here in a moment, but there's a ton of paid banners, so let's go over those. Before we get to those, FRYEVIA and Rain have been split, and FRYEVIA actually has a decent amount of attack, and she's got almost 3,000 HP, guys. She's got a good amount of TP and AP as well. So that's going to be... She's going to be insanely tanky for a mage unit, a ranged attacking unit. That's pretty good. Her Trust Master has got a ton of HP on it. Decent defense and spirit as well. Crit evade, if you need it, I guess. I don't know how much that's actually, makes a big difference, but you don't really see a lot of that stat in the game, honestly. Significantly raise his own attack and magic with 1 turn and bestows Wind Eater is Glacial Mastery. That's her Trust Master ability on here. It's 1 use and 24 TP, which is not much, and significantly raises the attack and magic. That usually is a pretty good chunk of a boost, so I'm not going to speculate on how much it's actually going to be as a percentage, but there are other ways to boost your attack and your magic, so I'm sure that that's something that you know, it's kind of maybe hit or miss. Rain is here, and as you can see, he's got similar stats to FRYEVIA in terms of just at a glance, but he is a magic tank. That's what he's there for. We've talked about him before. And there's a step-up summon that we have for the FFBE universe. We have 2,000 paid vision or per step-up. The first 2 steps do get you a UR guaranteed UR unit guaranteed. The 3rd step-up is guaranteed to be an UR FFBE unit. But this is paid vision or only. That means if you want to take a 3rd mortgage out on the house for this, you know, be my guest. If you're only going to do 1 pull, however, and you are going to do a paid pull, this is probably the one that you're going to want to use, because it does have the FFBE units available in it. Whereas if I pull it up over here, the drop rates, it does say that it includes Rain, and I would expect that it might very well. That said, you know, if you're only going to do 1, however, you may want to consider just pulling on this banner, because it's a one-time. It does have the FFBE units in there. They're not a rate up, but they are included. So you can see Rain is there, and then FRYEVIA is there as well. I know some, and I know that some people might say, well, why wouldn't you do the step up? Well, if you do the step up, then it's going to have a UR unit or a vision card. If you want the units themselves, this is a unit guaranteed summon, so keep that in mind. And of course, as like usual, we got the UR vision card section, but we're mostly focusing on the units here, right? I wouldn't bother with the vision cards right now, personally, if you're looking to pull the units themselves. That's kind of what I would look at. And of course, if you do it, or if you do it or not, that's entirely up to you guys. Whatever fits, what makes you happy and content, and what works out with everything that you've got going on with your setup. So Here we go, guys. We're about to do the free 10-shot summon. Sort of a bonus. I know everybody loves pulling videos, and I would do more of them if I had the ability to do so. So let's go ahead and start with this. Now, first of all, what are we pulling for? Okay. Actually, let's back out. Let's take a look at the drop rates. Rain is included with this. FRYEVIA is included here. So what are we pulling for? We're number one. We're pulling for Rain and FRYEVIA. If I don't get them, I would like to get an Odin or a Whisper. I know some people already questioned me my loyalty to Whisper, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna make her great. Let's get started, shall we? Can we start off with a UR? Okay, it's an MR. All right, come on. We can still get a rainbow out of this. It's okay. Flip, no. All right, mostly blue. Ooh, okay. Well, let's see what we're getting here. Oh, wait. Can we flip that up again one more? Can we turn it up to 11? No. Admirer's card. Okay. It's not a terrible card. All right, Little Letha. That's actually a pretty good for an SR card. Gets you some extra magic up if you don't have some of the others. Severo. Nothing super interesting as of yet. Again, still nothing interesting. Can we get a UR? Can we just get one more? Can we just get one? Just one? No. I was hoping to get Salir if we weren't going to get anything else, so. All right, so that does it for our free summon. Now, whether or not I'm going to pull for Rain or FRYEVIA, I'm kind of on the fence about it. I may pull for Rain, however, I can also get him later because he's a standard unit. I'm really more interested in getting FRYEVIA, so that's kind of what's going on with that. And again, this is that banner I was talking about, the Fire and Wind banner. Let me see if I can find... It should be... I believe it should be in notifications here, right? Reverse JP, double drop rate. Events and campaigns. Here it is. Should be in here, yeah? XGS campaigns, collaborative summon... Featured summons, there we are. Here's the featured summon. Okay, so this is going to change. So from January 1st and 2nd, it's Fire and Wind, Lucia and Elda, and Marguerite. And you've got on 3rd and 4th, we have the Light and Earth, featuring Catone and Engelbert, with the Golem and Iron Giant cards. And apparently Durando's in there too. On the 5th and the 6th, we've got Dark and Water. It's going to be featuring Odin, and Siren. And then we are also going to have Ramada, Miranda, and Giza. Now, one more we have here. Now, this bad boy is going to be here for the 7th and the 8th. And it's going to be Ice and Lightning. So, Victoria, Salir, Frederica. So, if you didn't get Salir, this might be another opportunity for you to pull for her and Victoria at the same time. And also, you're going to have Shiva and Ramu in that one. So, again, Shiva's really good for the evasion rate on her card. And Salir is she's pretty much the best MR mage for a while, and she directly does compete with Mediena. The main thing between her and Mediena is that Mediena has a really strong AoE LB, and Salir actually has sub-white mage, so she can actually support your team as well as deal damage. So that's pretty fantastic. So that's going to be what's going on with some of the news and some of the things that have been coming out. So I wanted to get this video out to you guys, just got to give you an idea of what's going on and share that information with you, because especially that is a time-sensitive kind of thing with those featured units and featured banners and whatnot. Remember, those are going to come up in the shop too, so if you need those shards, like with Lucia and Elda right now is the time to get them. Don't waste time. Get them if you need them. If you don't need to save for other things like pulls or for shards for someone else. I may throw a couple. I may throw a pull or two in towards the Odin banner. Perhaps we'll see. Although I can get it on an off banner pull, I really need to wait and hold off. I only have 5,500 Vision Ore now, so that's kind of where I'm at. All right, guys, if you liked what we did here, give us a thumbs up, like, subscribe, come back and see us again. We really appreciate it. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and we're very, very, very close. So I know that we can do that, maybe even by the end of July. So thank you very much for your time here, guys. And I'm your host, Norgoz. I will see you guys in the next one, or on Twitch Tuesday through Friday, or on Patreon. Good day.